In today's digital era, where information travels faster than ever, the line between truth and speculation often becomes blurred, especially when it comes to celebrity news. Few names carry as much global recognition as Jackie Chan, a legendary figure whose words and actions are constantly scrutinized, shared, and sometimes misrepresented. At the same time, rising stars like Yu Menglong can suddenly find themselves at the center of viral narratives that may not always be grounded in verified facts. The challenge of verifying celebrity interviews has never been more critical. With countless social media platforms amplifying every rumor, even a single misinterpreted statement can evolve into a widely accepted truth. This is exactly what has happened in recent reports involving Jackie Chan and Yu Menglong. Stories that have sparked curiosity, confusion, and concern among fans worldwide. Let's begin with Jackie Chan, whose recent public appearances have generated significant media attention. At a film premiere in Beijing, Chan made headlines after revealing that he had recorded a farewell song intended to be released only after his death. This emotional confession quickly spread across news outlets and social media, with many interpreting it as a sign of retirement or declining health. However, a closer look at the original interview reveals a much deeper and more philosophical context. Chan's statement was not about stepping away from life or career, but rather about embracing the present. After experiencing the loss of many loved ones, he expressed a desire to live more honestly and without hesitation. His words were reflective, not alarming, yet the way they were reported often leaned toward dramatization, highlighting how easily nuance can be lost in translation. This pattern becomes even more evident when examining viral clips that allegedly show Jackie Chan reacting emotionally to global events. One widely circulated video claimed that he broke down in tears after watching a child from Gaza speak about the impossibility of growing up in a conflict zone. While the emotional statement itself was real and tied to a public appearance, questions quickly arose about how the footage was edited and presented. Such instances underscore a key issue in celebrity journalism: context collapse. A genuine moment, when stripped of its surrounding details, can be reshaped into something entirely different. For audiences, this creates a distorted understanding of the celebrity's intentions and personality. Now shifting focus to Yu Menglong, the situation becomes even more complex. Reports began circulating online suggesting that Jackie Chan had publicly commented on Yu Menglong's alleged tragic death. The story spread rapidly, fueled by emotional language and unverified claims. However, upon closer inspection, credible sources revealed that these statements were largely based on social media rumors rather than confirmed interviews or official remarks. This raises an important question: how do such narratives gain traction so quickly? The answer lies in the algorithm-driven nature of modern media. Sensational headlines attract clicks, and emotional stories encourage sharing. In this environment, verification often takes a backseat to virality. For fans of Yu Menglong, the impact of such misinformation can be deeply personal. Many were left confused, unsure of what to believe, and emotionally affected by reports that lacked solid evidence. It highlights the responsibility of both media outlets and audiences to approach such stories with caution. Another factor contributing to misinformation is the language barrier. Interviews conducted in Mandarin or Cantonese are often translated into English or other languages, and subtle differences in phrasing can lead to significant misinterpretations. A reflective statement might be translated as a dramatic declaration, altering its entire meaning. Additionally, the role of fan communities cannot be overlooked. Online forums and social media discussions can amplify unverified claims, sometimes unintentionally. While these communities are built on passion and admiration, they can also become echo chambers where speculation is reinforced rather than questioned. To truly verify a celebrity interview, one must consider multiple factors: the original source, the context of the statement, the reliability of the reporting outlet, and whether the information has been corroborated by other credible sources. Without these steps, it becomes nearly impossible to distinguish fact from fiction. In the case of Jackie Chan, reputable reports consistently point to a man reflecting on life, not making alarming announcements. His continued involvement in film projects further supports this, demonstrating that he remains active and engaged in his career. Meanwhile, the narrative surrounding Yu Menglong serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unverified information. When stories are built on speculation, they can quickly spiral out of control, affecting not only public perception but also the emotional well-being of fans. It's also worth noting how media framing plays a role in shaping audience reactions. Headlines are often designed to capture attention, sometimes at the expense of accuracy. A nuanced interview can be reduced to a single sensational quote, stripping away its original intent. For content creators, especially YouTubers, this presents both a challenge and an opportunity. The challenge lies in navigating a sea of information and ensuring that what is presented to the audience is accurate and responsible. The opportunity, however, is to stand out by prioritizing truth over hype. Imagine creating content that not only entertains, but also educates viewers about the importance of media literacy. By breaking down how a story evolves, from the original interview to the viral headline, you can provide valuable insights that resonate with your audience. This approach not only builds trust, but also establishes credibility. In a world where misinformation is rampant, audiences are increasingly drawn to creators who offer clarity and reliability. Returning to Jackie Chan, his recent statements about aging and legacy reflect a universal human experience. Rather than focusing on sensational interpretations, understanding the emotional depth behind his words allows for a more meaningful connection with his story. Similarly, approaching stories about Yu Menglong with empathy and critical thinking helps prevent the spread of harmful rumors. It reminds us that behind every headline is a real person whose life and reputation can be affected by the narratives we choose to believe. As viewers, we also play a role in this ecosystem. By questioning sources, seeking verification, and avoiding the urge to share unconfirmed information, we contribute to a more responsible media environment. Ultimately, the stories of Jackie Chan and Yu Menglong highlight a broader issue within modern journalism, the tension between speed and accuracy. While the demand for instant news continues to grow, the need for careful verification remains as important as ever. For YouTubers and content creators, this is a call to action. Instead of chasing the fastest story, focus on telling the most accurate one. Dive deeper, question assumptions, and present your findings in a way that is both engaging and truthful. Because in the end, the real story isn't just about what was said, it's about how it was understood, shared, and remembered. And in that process, the difference between fact and fiction can shape not only public opinion but also the legacy of the individuals involved.